the head of Yale asked you to speak to 100 presidents of different universities. Why?
Yeah, so it's Jeffrey Sonnenfeld.
Yep.
He's the head of the Yale University Business School. I've known Jeff a while. I speak at Yale several times a year at Jeffrey's bequest. He brought in 100 university presidents, and the question that they were discussing, the topic, was how to deal with Donald Trump as it relates to being the head of a university. As we all know, Trump is right now in litigation with Harvard. When I say Trump, I'm talking about the United States of America, with Trump being, of course, the president. There's litigation against Harvard based upon a multitude of issues from DEI to gender equality in the education that they're providing. But they had, like I said, 100 individuals, and they were asking me, how do you think that we should deal with President Trump in handling this issue? Because they are right now in a very precarious situation. They do not want to lose the funding, the government funding, which Trump controls and is using as leverage.
Sure.
While simultaneously they want to keep their ability to operate the school in the manner that they deem best. And that's a problem.
What feedback did you give them?
I gave them, my recommendation is to settle, and settle early. Because if you don't, Trump doesn't stop. He will keep going. He will keep pushing the envelope farther and farther. So if he starts with, say, $100 million as a payment in exchange for removing the restrictions on the grants, my suggestion, try to water down the poison as much as you can. Maybe get it down to 50 million or 75 million. But if you don't, he and his team will continue to push it. Next thing you know, it's not 100, it's 250. And after 250, it goes to 500. And he keeps the pressure on. That's how we operated at the Trump Organization. See, that's the beautiful thing about Donald Trump. Nothing changes. He's exactly the same. He operates in the same way that he operated at the Trump Organization. He's running the United States. Identical.
It's as if you're already negotiating on his behalf in the first 30 seconds of our conversation.
Well, if you say so, what I'm doing is I'm providing them with facts.
He's going to see this. So if he sees this, knowing him, that he may use this or he may surprise, which one do you think he'll do? Will he change his tune and say, I don't like the fact that Michael is saying I'm going to do this? I'm going to change it up, and I'm going to do it.
No chance.
What do you think he does?
I say he does the exact same thing that he's doing now. He doesn't change.
Okay.
It's very rare. He knows he has all the leverage. He knows, as he says all the time, I control the cards. And as it relates to these universities, Donald Trump controls the cards. Now, my audience will say, Michael, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you saying good things about the president? Why are you saying good things about Donald? Are you back in his camp? Are you bending the knee, right? Are you looking for something from him? The answer is no. A fact is a fact. Whether you like that fact or you don't, a fact is still a fact. Donald Trump will use whatever leverage and pressure that he can on the universities to get them to capitulate.
Okay, so what did they say? Did any of the presidents, can you say which presidents? You told me one of them, so I don't want to say publicly if you are comfortable saying it.
You know, I'd rather not, only because I don't know if it's going to be put out. It's top 10. Let me say this.
Sure.
It's part of the Big Ten, and it's one of the Big Ten schools, a very respected school, and a very, very respected president. Asked me an incredible question. We're not there yet.
To settle.
Right. And I said to him, do it. Because there is no benefit to you to hold out. Ultimately, you will pay, very much like the law firms did.
Why? Because of discovery? Because of what? Because what comes out?
It's not about the discovery. It's the pressure. Again, they need the money within which to operate. They have all sorts of funding needs. Now, Harvard is taking a little bit of a different position. As we know, Harvard has the largest endowment.
Massive. It's 60, 70, 80 billion.
Something like that. And the interest that they earn off of it annually is also massive. Technically, they really don't need the money. Doesn't mean that they don't want it.
Sure.
They just don't need it. So they have the ability, but many of the 100 schools that Jeffrey Sonnenfeld had on that live viewing, they don't have the endowments that Harvard has, not even a percentage of it. And so they need that money.
The smaller ones, the smaller of the 100.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's where Trump, again, has the massive leverage. One of the things that they're interested in doing is maybe acting cumulatively as educational facilities across America within which to try to negotiate some sort of a global deal, like almost like a mass tort litigation, something like that. Once again.
You're not saying a flip class action against the White House.
No.
That would be a dumb move.
No, it would be a stupid move.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, as a group, educational, that they would come up with some sort of a global settlement with the president in terms of how they are going to operate on a, we'll call it Department of Education basis.
Got it. Well, it's a bad look for them right now. It's not been a good season.
At the end of the day, who's the winner in that fight?
Oh, Trump is.
Amen.
It's not even a question about it.
It's not. By the way, that amen by me saying will probably get me, again, canceled by many of the far left. You see, here's the problem. I've never been far left. I am probably a foot left of center. And the problem is, not only do I have, of course, the far right that despise me, I also get tremendous pushback from the far left because I will not sit here and I will not make up stories about a man who I was very close with, as close as two people could really be who are non-familial. Mm-hmm. I will not make up lies within which to appease their desires. And so when I state a fact, it's a fact off of my lived experience, my knowledge. Not hearsay, not innuendo, just my lived experience. And that gets me in trouble.
Oh, and it continues to.
Hey, Michael Cohen here. Look, you all know who I am. Donald Trump's former personal attorney and fixer. A lot of things have taken place over the years. A lot of questions need to be answered. Well, you may have a lot of questions. So do me a favor. Anytime you want to ask me a question, feel free to reach out to me on Connect.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.